Hello and welcome. Backbone, episode 5. Last episode, man, things went crazy. Was not expecting a turn of events to happen. If you haven't seen it, go check it out. Invitation's above somewhere. In Science City right now. We're about to infiltrate here, see what's up. Of course, he came and visited us last time and beat us up, so see what happens here. Here we go. And to blend in and keep a low profile, I need to find Eddie, whatever it takes. Welcome once again to Science City, where we imagine tomorrow. Please pay attention, do not attempt to leave the group, and enjoy. Follow me. I have a good question. I'll be encouraging questions after our first stop. Don't interrupt me. Okay, sorry. Here we have a stunning mosaic depicting the Great Shepherd, commissioned 10 years ago by the previous science minister. Let's discuss the symbolism of it. Aha. Split crook is a symbol from which the shepherd gets his name. The inner fire represents the shepherd's wrath over the unruly. And of course, the scales of fate, with which he weighed each of his new proclamations. Behind it all, the glorious wall, the shepherd's great work, which figuratively and literally protects his followers from the malicious influences of the outside world. Yep. Move on. Any questions or something you didn't understand? What's up with the fruit? It represents the shepherd's love and understanding of nature. Grapes, pears, apples, all delicious, nurturing, and native to the land. The cogs and steam. That section depicts industry, the great work and scientific advancement our kinds are capable of. Go to toilets. There will be a scheduled bathroom break later in the tour. It's a mosaic. The image is made up of many thousands of tiny pieces of painted porcelain, a ceramic made from heated clay. Very time consuming, but our praise to the shepherd cannot be rushed. Moving on now, follow me. Next up, this bust was erected in honor of Harrison Jeffers, one of the founding committee for Science City and its principal planner. Jeffers was lifetime devotee of sacred geometry and designed the interior architecture to mimic natural construction and processes. What's sacred geometry? It's the concept of recurring patterns found throughout the natural world. When used in architectural design, it's said to evoke feelings of calm and wholeness. What else did he build? His most notable other works are the City Art Gallery and Sun Tower buildings. He was the most prolific architect of his generation. Got it. Let's move on. Ooh, I had a question. If our science gets advanced enough, will we be as powerful as a shepherd? Well, now, in many ways, we already are, given we all carry the shepherd within our hearts. Each technological advance is a shared glory. Right, makes perfect sense. There's plenty of fascinating sights still to come, but don't forget to stop by the gift shop afterwards and commemorate the visit with a miniature replica of the building. Wouldn't it make more sense to actually do the gift shop? Look, I don't plan the tour route, okay? I just do the script. You want to take over? Can I buy a tour of the labs? I'm afraid that is not on our list of VIP experience days. No, labs are sensitive working environments. Should we go? We're ready to continue? Let's go. Here you can see a perfectly scaled replica of the entire building. Besides the actual laboratories, you might notice the amenities for the families that live here, such as rooftop gardens and sports facilities. This is huge. The building is 112.47 meters tall and contains 17 floors. The replica is perfectly proportional. Folks here of everything. Absolutely, we're very proud of the support we're able to provide the city's brightest minds. Families allowed to leave? What? Of course, although the facilities are such that they rarely need to. We spare no expense when it comes to those responsible for the scientific advancement of our city. Nice. Wanted to ask, how many people work and live here? I'm just gonna... Current residence population is 287, out of which 81 are working here. We have the means to accommodate more as our family grows too. Happy for them. Moving on, this lab has been specifically set up to give you an idea of what's going on in the super levels. It's a real working environment. Aha. But of course, it's only used for routine calculations. Plenty of what we do here is very sensitive and potentially disturbing to the untrained eye, after all. What's being worked on, for real. All manner of exciting but confidential developments. Keep your eyes on the news. I'm sure it won't be long until another great discovery. Okay, let's move on then. What's next? Let's look closer at life within Science City. Have you ever wondered what one of our famous scientists' living quarters looks like? I've always wondered. Well, now you can find out. Each room is full of experimental technology and appliances being tested before being made available to the general public. So normal people can't live here ever? No, sir. As I said before, the accommodation here is reserved for Science City workers and their families. The residents are being tested on. That's certainly one way of putting it, but I assure you only for their own benefit. We won't hear any complaints from our residents. That's what their labs look like? We displayed an example laboratory set up for precisely that reason. Fascinating. On we go. We'll now stop for a short refreshment break. Restrooms around the corner. We'll resume the tour in 5 minutes sharp. So let's have bathroom issues. Don't wait up. Just catch up with us down the hall, sir. Or don't. See ya. Hide in the toilet until they leave. Just like in good old school days. Okay. We're gone. Let's see if the elevator works. Biochemistry labs are on floor 5. I'm coming, Eddie. Where are you, Eddie? Biotanical research. People are terrible and plants are our only hope. Might have a read later. Nowhere is safe from this propaganda shit. Fishies. Howdy, you lost too? Me? How are you lost? Yeah, separate from the tour group somehow. Not in trouble, am I? No, with me. Ooh, would you take a photo, please? Right now? Yeah, make sure to get the cool view in shot. Sorry, no, pretend like I was never here. Don't know what you mean, but okay. I have to take one of myself. I think there was a cool name for that kind of photo. Me snaps? That's so rad. I'm totally using that from now on. My gift to you. Bye. Fine day for it, sir. You the gardener here? I'm proud of it. 3 years next week. Our green spaces have really come a long way in that time. I may say so myself. You may say so yourself. Well, I started a systematic repotting of the existing plants. My main achievement is my cross-pollination program. What does that involve? Making tiny little plant mutants. No, that sounds scary. Basically, I'm making crossbreeds of various kinds of plants. Isn't that dangerous? Nothing will grow huge and try and eat you. Nope, I think. I'm pretty confident. You keep a record of all this? I've already got about 10 filled notebooks tracking the varietals and crosses so I can figure out which traits are dominant or recessive. It's very cool. Hey, new Eddie Hume. I really don't go in for gossip. I just focus on the green people. It's important. Sorry, sir. Even if I knew who the guy was, I really try to mind my own business. That's okay. So sorry I couldn't help. I'll just go back to pruning. Bye. If I start, I won't be able to stop. I have work to do. Ooh, I'm on my break. I'm Wallace, and you? Busy. You're Eddie Hume. I first watched about your inspiring work. Yeah? What exactly about my work inspired you, boy? You know, the usual. Everyone talks about you. I don't know why you're buttering me up. I'm busy. Get it? I dig it, Eddie-O. Just walked off. Wall looks beautiful today. Infiltrate Eddie's lab. We are infiltrating this freaking place. I wonder if he has anything else to say. Alright, nope. Are you lost? Doesn't look like you should be up here. New here, still waiting on the badge getting printed. Huh, been a while since we admitted someone like you. Yeah, what happened to the last guy? He was tolerable. Made people feel uncomfortable, though. Left him a truck driver when he couldn't handle the pressure, predictably. Is he a biochemist, too? What? You're a biochemist? In training, but I'm a fast learner. Suppose we all started somewhere. You know what I should watch out for? Ah, I'll let you figure it out for yourself. That's part of the fun. You know, just for a newbie. Work hard, kick ass, don't fuck up. That I can do. That's the spirit. What's life like here? We've got all the amenities. It's safe. People here have education, supposedly. All about playing it safe. People like you, that's wise. And what goes on here? Intense science. What do you work on? Infectious diseases. Things are good. I'm kind of invisible. You always worked in this field? Since straight out of school. Runs in the family. You're upholding a tradition. Yes, you understand. Better go. I don't want to be late on the first day. Be seeing you, I guess. Wish I had time for a cuppa. Alright, well, that's the garden. Found Eddie. Where'd he go? Microbiology lab. So biology. But small. Testing lab. What are they testing in there? Doesn't matter. Better get comfy and wait. Read the newspaper. Leave me alone. This is my chance. I have a gun. Open the door. Don't make a sound. Okay, calm down. Sit down. One sound and you're dead. If it's necessary. What do you want? Shut the fuck up. Answer my questions. Understand? Yes. What are these machines for? Well, one is my radio. The other is a signal generator. What are these plants? Basic sea algae. Testing its photosynthesis properties. What am I looking at here? A new virus, perhaps? The plant cell. The green clumps are merely nucleus and chloroplast. Let's see if I can get the truth out of you. Who are you? Know your business. I ask, you answer. Okay, just don't get angry if the answers don't fit conveniently together. What's Project Artifact? Where's your such a fanciful name? I saw in the science minister's documents. Ludicrous. Look at you have seen those. Anyway, just project exists. I'm sure I'm not privy to it. Better think again. I honestly don't know what you're talking about. Relationship with the science minister. I'm just a research scientist. Why would I have a relationship with him? Because he asked you to keep a secret. You did, and I told you he didn't. Would you believe me anyway? Take secret orders from me directly. No, there are strict protocols here. Chief Tanner has final oversight. They have a copy of reports you made directly and only to the minister. What? How? I mean, sure, of course he gets copies of my reports. Not like he replies. The minister warns you to never reveal what he's researching. Look, I'm doing important work here. Work that will help us fight disease, understand our bodies. I'm just doing my job. I'll be the judge of that. I'm being honest with you. What's your connection to Clarissa Bloodworth? Connection? I never met her. Not even at the bite. Never been there. Eugenia took you for someone else. Who? Over the bite, the one you liked. What we're talking about. Yes, you do. Sorry if it doesn't fit nicely with your conspiracy theory. Eddie, I know you're not telling me the truth. What? Don't be ridiculous. I've told you everything I know. Please be rational. The simplest explanation is usually the true one. Rissa and the science minister are using you. I don't understand what you're saying. Rissa has blackmail on you. You write reports about Project Artifact to the minister directly. Come on. You do seem to have been quite resourceful in research. Very well. Perhaps there's something I've truly not considered. What does Clarissa have on you? You know how it goes. It's my own damn fault. I don't care. What's your deal with Clarissa? I feed her updates on any big discoveries in the lab. Can you tell her the truth? I never give her the full story, just enough to remain above suspicion. I fill my reports in technical details she could never understand. Shouldn't underestimate her, Eddie. I know she's smart, but the data she gets from me, it would take a decade of studying biochemistry to fully understand. Either way, I'm going to fuck up her and this science minister's plans. That's naive. Their positions are unfuckable for now. What are you researching here? Trying to reverse engineer the artifact. What is it? Technology that has far-reaching social implications. Do you really want the technical details? All I want to know is why Clarissa wants you. I don't presume to know how her mind works, but it would give her tremendous political power or leverage. How? The artifact has the potential to rewrite the definition of a kind. I think it can be used to safely reconfigure the DNA expression of a living being. Reconfigure into what? It's going to be used if I show you. All I ever wanted. Not an action hero. I'll show you the artifact because I want your information. It's a mutually beneficial exchange. Untie me. There's a secret entrance behind the shelf to the left. Okay, be cool, Eddie. Ah, yes, my lizards. What are you doing to them? Might be easier to explain by showing you what happens to them. I think lizards are awesome. I hope it doesn't upset you to learn that they're valuable research specimens. Let's get to the point, Eddie. Fascinating, is it not? What is this? We don't know exactly. Evolution is not really my specialty, but it's clearly a significant find. Whose skull is this? Either some kind of an ancestor or an extinct kind. Never seen anything like this before. From the artifact. This is Daryl 5. Eddie, what the ever living fuck am I looking at here? This is what the minister has me working on. But you're a biochemist. No offense, but it's going to take a lot of explaining. Tell me what the fuck you've done. We're experimenting with recombinant DNA, splicing species. Daryl 5 is a combination of a lizard and a canine. Why? It's the artifact. I control it, I teach it. What is the artifact? You can see for yourself. Show me. It's there in the hazmat tent. The artifact is highly sensitive, but is kept in a carefully controlled and protected environment. Why does it need so much protection? It's the greatest scientific puzzle and opportunity of our time, and I alone get to study it. What have you learned about it so far? It's advanced organic biotechnology. It rapidly reforms organisms, but we haven't figured out its patterns or intent yet. Who found it? I don't know. I'm as in the dark as you about exactly where it was found. Who could have made it? I have my own private theories, but it's pointless to speculate. Aliens are fucking new. No, not aliens. The processes it uses are advanced, but they're still within the confines of our understanding of biology. It's now or never, I guess. Not easy to look at, just so you know. Alco. Just be careful. Don't touch anything. There's still so much we don't know about it, how it reacts to stimuli. Okay. Fuck is that? What just happened? Okay. Well, yeah, that's where I'm gonna leave it because I don't know what the fuck just happened. That didn't look good though. I have the artifact now? Am I the artifact? Like, oh my god, I have so many questions that are not gonna be answered in this episode. A lot happened there. He got the science place, he met Eddie. He's not the bad guy, he's just trying to do his job. And about the artifact, the shit they're doing, about evolution shit, like kind of mix species together or something. I don't even know. Anyways, I'll see you next time. The next episode of this, see what happens, see how it goes. As always, if you like what you saw, hit the subscribe, like button below. And as always, stay blessed, my friends. Bye.